Well, I talked to our team about how hard Indiana would play and some of the things that they would do that we're not used to seeing, which is they rip jump serves. They have some other very good servers. They take big swings. I mean, I told them they play like it's like men's volleyball. They're going to take big swings, and they're ripping jump serves, and their setters hard to defend, and she did a really nice job tonight. So they made us look bad at times, and I thought we struggled at times, but we kind of hung in there and made some good adjustments and picked up our level and played pretty well at the end of games.
What were some of the good adjustments you made?
Well, blocking. I mean, their middles hit negative and negative, so they pretty much stopped running middle because we did a great job on that. But we let their left sides get too many kills. We started serving tougher and started getting them in a little bit of trouble. With their right side player, yeah, she didn't do much either. So we tried to make adjustments on their left sides, but we started touching a few more balls and had more opportunities. But biggest adjustments were serving, shutting down their middles, and not letting their jump servers get runs. When they started off with an ace, and then I think we were pretty good from there.
First and third set, both teams kind of struggled offensively. What happened in the second set for both teams to hit such high numbers?
What would we hit? Oh, wow.
70 to 300.
Yeah, well, then we hit you can just see it. There's low errors. So, I mean, everybody settled down. When you play at 8 o'clock, man, it's a long day you're sitting around. And but both teams were higher. And, I just felt like we never had gotten a great rhythm tonight. We did some really nice things, but we never got a great rhythm. And I think they go for it. They're going to swing, and sometimes they're going to err, and they're going to jump serve and hit balls hard, and they're going to err some. So it's high risk, high reward type thing.
What made you switch to Lindsay and Maggie on the pin?
Well, Allie was really struggling, so we practiced that lineup. We ran it last week, and so she really struggled first game. So I just thought we'll make a change. Maggie's been practicing great, and so we can make that change pretty easily. Krause's shows you what a great player she is. I mean, she can flip from one side to the other, doesn't phase her.
Did that unlock? She didn't have any kills that first set, and had 4 each next two. That unlocked something for her moving to the left.
No, I don't really. I think she only had 1 or 2 sets in that first set. I think. Obviously, on the left, you're probably going to get more swings and more attempts. So she can hit great on both left and right side.
Their jump serving, did that help them more than it hurt them? With the 13 errors overall, did it help them more than?
And they've been a higher serving team, but mentally it presses you because when you can serve it hard. Now, if you're serving jump serve just comes in, I mean that's easy. But the one girl moved it really well, and then the lefty, you never know where that one's going to go. And we passed a couple balls that were going out. We still pass them because it's just hard to know because they're coming in hot. So they may have high airs, but also they stressed us, and we hit 206. So there you go. So there's a psychological component to it of just being attacked all the time.
How do you think you overall handled our jump serves? We only had 3 aces. How do you think you handled that?
I thought we did a pretty good job, and we passed pretty well off of them. So, but again, they were bringing it, and it's a little bit stressful. And I think one hit the net, and Lexi was falling down, and that's the other thing that happens in jump serves. Sometimes you hit the net, and they roll in, and they throw the passers off because it deflects. And again, I know we passed a few that were out.
More questions?
What did the referee, what explanation did he give on that drop call that stood, even though?
Nate, am I allowed to talk about calls, or will I get fined by the Big Ten?
It's after 10 o'clock. They just shut it off.
So he said I mean, you guys saw the video. I mean, to me, it looked pretty good. That ball was on top of her hand. But he said there was a shadow. So I said, well, the shadow doesn't make the ball go up. So what the heck does it have to do with a shadow? That was the explanation. So you tell me. And anyway, there you go. Welcome to the coach's world on the challenge explanations.